Hi, this is Brandon with Android Device Tutorials. Here we're going to do a quick review / installation of the Spigen Crystal Hard Surface Screen Protector. First of all, what you're going to get is you will get an installation guide that shows you how, and then you will get lens cleaning wipe to clean the surface of your phone's screen, dust removal sticker. There's 4 of them here, for just kind of dabbing and getting dust off of your phone if some's left after you wipe it off. Just a card saying that's authentic, and you can check online to make sure. A squeegee, 3 screen protectors. Okay. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is find a clean area to work. This is not a clean area, but you'll get the gist. So let's go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. Okay. So we have our screen protector and our phone. Okay. I left the original sticker on it that the phone came with, which is very good to just leave on until you get a screen protector to put on the device itself. Now, the only thing that this adds is this here, and then of course it gets a ton of scratches because it's not actually a screen protector. So first thing you're going to want to do is take off whatever's on it, if you have anything on there. Let's go and peel that off. Okay. And then you're going to want to grab your moist wipe and go ahead and open it up. Take it out. And then clean your device anywhere that still has dust, dirt, smudges, especially if you didn't already have a screen protector on it. You will want to use this to make sure that your phone is nice and clean. It will leave little dust marks because it's not actually a cleaning. I mean, it cleans the smudges off, but it doesn't clean the phone itself. Okay. Now that we've done that, my hands are really dry, so I'm able to kind of wipe over it. But any kind of soft cloth would work. Okay. So now the phone is semi-dust free. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring out the screen protector itself out of the bag, and you'll see there's 2 sides, front, back. Back you will remove so that you can stick it to the device itself. Okay, that's the first thing you're going to remove. Now we'll go ahead and turn this sideways so we can see what we're doing here. Okay, and now I'm going to look down and see if we have any dust left. I will go ahead and wipe one more time here because apparently my hands were not as dry as I thought they were. Okay. So now that we've done that, there are a few specks of dust. So these stickers here, you can take one off, and you can use that to dab any spots that had dust. You'll see it collects dust rather easily, and I believe that's it. So you can rinse, repeat, because there's multiples of those stickers. Then you're going to go ahead and take the back off of this and leave the front tab on. And the reason for this is that you're going to want to be able to wipe the front of it without getting dust on the device. So line it up, set it in place, and it's very easy to line up with the speaker itself. And it's okay if there's a few bubbles in there as you set it in place, because you're going to squeegee those out in just a minute. Okay. So you can actually just use your hand first, try to get any bubbles out that you can. Make sure it's on there good. Okay, now you can see I definitely have bubbles. And it looks like a piece of dust right there. Okay, now that piece of dust, what you can do is grab the sticker that you had a minute ago, I don't know where I put it, and you can actually lift up on a corner closest to it, if it didn't stick to it that well. Looks like the screen protector's on there. But generally, you can lift up on the corner and use that to get rid of those bubbles. Now granted, if it's a tiny piece of dust, what will happen is after a few days, you won't even notice that it's there. The screen protector will bond down and it'll just be a little dot that you don't even notice, especially when the screen's on. And as I said, this is not really a clean area that I've created here. So any bubbles, I don't know if you can see this bubble here on the corner, but you're just going to want to take the squeegee and push those out. Now when you push those bubbles out, and this is of course why we left this front piece of plastic on, so we can rub real hard without having to worry about you know, damaging the screen protector. Okay, so there's a bubble there. We've ran that one out. All I have left is that little spot that I left a piece of dust in here. And here. Okay, and now it looks like all the bubbles are out. So all that's left to do is take, and you can take your time and do this, take as long as you need. This screen protector is going to end up coming off for a another video at some point soon, so I'm not really that worried about a few bubbles here and there or some dust. In your case, take your time, get it right, peel this off, that front plastic, check it, make sure everything's good. Anything that's at the edges, you can just use your hands if you want. And that's it. Screen protector's on. Okay. Now, one thing I want to say, first of all, installation is very easy for that, as you can tell. Let me put this back to sleep. Okay. Screen protector's on. I'm going to try to get it in the light so you can see there's no bubbles. See, no bubbles there. Got all the bubbles out. Even with that little bit of dust that I left in there, it just kind of faded away. Now, the one thing about these is this is a high gloss finish, so it looks like your actual screen. You can't really tell that there's a screen protector on there. Now, you know, you can around the edges. If you put a case on, you won't see it at all. It does take a little bit of smudges sometimes, although right now I'm rubbing and it's not smudging at all, which is nice because most of these high gloss screen protectors will smudge very bad. So that seems good. It's smooth so that you can touch without your fingers sticking, which I'm noticing, which is a very nice thing for screen protectors. Obviously it stuck on well because taking the back off, it did not peel the screen protector back up with it, which happens a lot of times with screen protectors. Let's actually turn this on. I got a game open. Okay, and you can't tell by looking at it that there is a screen protector. It's not interfering with the picture at all, or even reflection, other than my bright lights I have all the way around me. So overall, very nice screen protector, easy installation, no smudges. Let's take the fingernail there and see if I can get a scratch. Nope, no scratches with the fingernail. So overall, very good screen protector. So definitely recommend the Spigen Crystal Hard Surface Screen Protectors. Have any questions or want me to try something out with it? Let me know. I have 2 more to play with. You can either let me know in the description of the video or head on over to the written review at Android Device Tutorials. Thanks for watching.